Oh my God. Welcome, Virgo, Sun Rising Moon, to your weekly energy reading, week ahead tarot spread. What is going on in your week? My name is Angelo 77. I'm so happy, and I welcome to our community. I welcome you to our community. Thank you for everyone who is sending me karma donations here on my PayPal, who is giving me thumbs ups, who is like subscribing to my channel, commenting down below. I appreciate your presence. Even just like you, if you're just like smiling at me right now, I appreciate your presence. I send you so much love and light, blessings, abundance. And let's see. I found this week ahead tarot spread, divine guidance, central theme, and main challenge. So personal development, well-being, home, family, neighbors, partnerships, romance, work, money. I will use for divine guidance for each sector one energy oracle card, and for the central theme and the main challenges for each sector, my tarot cards to give you some guidance, to give you some clarity for your week. Let me have some sip of water. Amazing. Let's start shuffling 3 times the energy oracle card deck, divine guidance here for personal well-being, home, family, neighbors, partnerships, romances, work, money. 2 times more. Amazing grace. Why do I have this song in my head? Have you been listening to Hillsong United? Okay, so divine guidance, personal development, well-being. The thinking man in reverse. This is good actually, because I feel like you stopped overthinking, you stopped over worrying, you stopped doubting yourself about your beliefs. I feel like you tap more and more into unlimited beliefs for yourself with the number 9 and 4. 9 is closing old cycles, receiving a lot of things back that will bring you a lot of foundation. For home, family, neighbors, divine guidance, community in reverse is interesting, because we had this also yesterday in Cancer, I think, or Gemini. I don't want to lie. Yeah, home, family, neighbors. I feel like there's a lot of things happening in your community, Virgo, where you feel like, you don't really know if you should keep hanging around with those people or not. Maybe it's also you becoming more independent with your body, mind, and soul, aligning more your energies and taking a step back from the people who will make you feel like kind of holding you back. Partnerships, romance, divine guidance, action card in reverse. I feel like you manifest more and more right now your divine counterpart. Take a step back and embrace it. Give birth to this version of yours that receives and welcomes his soulmate. Work, money, divine guidance, strategy in reverse. Look, there's 2 times 17. There's a lot of 7s, a lot of successes coming to you anyways. I feel like with work and money, strategy card in reverse, maybe you have a contract right now on your table and you're like thinking about shall I sign that or not? But it might be also you. They tell me it's enough having a strategy, enough like kind of affirming constantly, or enough to write down the way of how you spend your money, to have a finance plan or something like that. There's good things coming with the number 17 to your way. And I see number 7117, by the way. I feel like in regards to partnerships and also work and money, there is this crossing. You attracting or giving birth to something. And let's see, my little brother is in the door and he doesn't give a shit about boundaries. If you see angel number 7117, the message relates to the field of personal development and creativity and says that your personal growth expressed in the ability to feel and understand people is gaining strength. I feel like you also tend to understand more your surroundings, and also how to use your psychic abilities or your empathy to set yourself boundaries and not too much into the energy field of other people mentally. It's also something good for you. So let's check the central theme for personal development and well-being, the thinking man in reverse. Every card is in reverse, but there's actually good messages coming for you. And this is the first card actually that, okay, 4 of Swords. Yes, releasing this belief that was limiting you, releasing the beliefs in regards to your value, in regards to your work, in regards to your personal well-being, in regards to what you can manifest and what you can achieve in your timeline reality, Virgo. 4 of Swords is also is always a beautiful sign. And the main challenge here, 8 of Wands. keep doing the work, because you're rapid manifesting. So if you're constantly holding on to those thoughts that are holding you back, to those limiting beliefs, to like anticipating things onto tomorrow, onto later, then you just like keep creating this reality for you where you will not receive the abundance that you could receive with taking action towards the things that you want to create. Means if you want to write this book, if you want to do something for your life, sorry, and you think about tomorrow, to continue doing this tomorrow or later, then universe will also continue to give you tomorrow or later. You feel me? Because we are rapid manifesting. So if you feel like you, not if you feel, but if you take action and responsibility in your present momentum to do 5 minutes something for your work, something for your projects, and not overthinking, just like doing that, then the universe will also give you something back to you. Can't, like, you know, immediately. Because when you move, the universe moves. When you slow down, the universe slows down. But when you heal, don't get me wrong, if you take some time for healing because you've been doing the work, and then you just like, you know, passive manifesting, then the universe gives like also the things that you received, like the things that you've been working on as an outcome. Don't get me wrong, like take your time for healing if you feel like you want to heal, or if you need like healing time, is also something that I do. Though try to keep in mind, you're constantly manifesting, and even during healing times, I think you should 44% battery have awareness about the things that you want to manifest, about you know, like staying in a high vibration even during healing time, doing things that raise your vibration, doing things, not doing things that raise your vibration, that bring you to a high space, so you can meet the things that coming from source that are high frequency and receive those things. But the challenge is here with 8 of Wands and 4 of Swords, releasing the things that are holding you back to manifest the future outcome reality that you want to manifest. You know, if it's anticipating constantly, then okay, try to understand, why do I anticipate? Why am I anticipating? Am I afraid of something? What is the thought behind it, anticipating? What is the belief behind that? Ask yourself these questions and try to do everything that you can do, that you can allow yourself to do in the present momentum of yours, with not overthinking, just like doing. What is the home, family, neighbors, one-time shuffling, they said. Central theme, community. Wow, King of Pentacles. This is you, Virgo. And what is the challenge here? Ace of Cups in reverse. Again, like the mindset, you know, like there's new beginnings coming to you emotionally with the money that you are working for, with the abundance, the stability that you're working for. Though I feel like in your home, family, neighbors, in your surroundings, or maybe even just you with the, you know, spirit, body, mind. But since it's for home, family, neighbors, there might be some people that they say throwing their emotions onto you, and their emotions are low, and it makes you feel unstable. And when you receive low frequency shit from other people and you cannot deal with that, or you cannot transmute these energies, or you have, you know, you're constantly surrounded by those, it's hard, it's more challenging to receive the actual things that are coming from source, that will bring you overflow and abundance. So if you're constantly surrounded by people who are complaining about their life, who are constantly bringing themselves into victimhood, and you're constantly surrounding yourself into these energies, and mentally you don't set a boundary for yourself, so you're psychically also in their energy, because sometimes you have challenging time to stay in your 5D alignment and your 5D frequency, because you're so stuck into their 3D way of thinking, then you kind of, you know, make yourself a challenging time to receive the things that are actually coming to your way. That is a supportive message, I think. The Tower. You know, I feel like maybe even moving out or separating yourself from those beliefs. Tower is also a belief that is standing. And I feel like in your communities, their belief systems are limiting, in a way of where you feel shit, this is not the way of how I believe, this is not the way of how I think, and I don't want to anymore surround myself with these people. Or at least set yourself some mental boundaries. Whenever you feel them, hear them speaking, just like wander with your mind. Don't even listen to that. Or just like whenever I um whenever I experience limiting beliefs or like complainment in my surroundings, especially here in my family life, I'm just like literally speaking to myself in my head and being like, gratitude, 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 love, light, sending them love, light, sending them love, light, wishing them healing, wishing them healing. I swear to God. I don't know if I'm the crazy one, but before that, I was so stuck in their way of speaking that I was repeating what they said with their voice, with my inner voice, with my thought voice, like complainant, like complaining about the same thing what they complain, like repeating what they repeat. And I just became so aware of my own thoughts again, to observe them and realize, okay, like how can I work for my benefit in regards to the community, people that are surrounding me with the limiting beliefs and the complaint about their life. Holding on to gratitude, like this kind of thing. And this is something that might help you as well, to stay in your stability. Because the King of Pentacles, he doesn't give a shit about what other people tell him. But I think if he starts to give a shit about his own work by constantly listening to other people giving shit about their life, bringing themselves into victimhood, then it's like, like you cannot, what they gave me as a vision, he has such a stability. And, if something comes from the outside to destroy his net of stability, of fruitioning, of abundance, of prosperity, nothing can come from the outside to let this tower fall. His stability, his belief. But if something is being spread as a seed into his subconscious from the inside, like a virus, like a parasite, then his tower will fall from the inside, because it will start burning from the inside. And the crown of the King of Pentacles will fall. Like maybe no outside force can actually harm him by throwing stones at the tower. But if you want to, like a vessel can easily become destroyed from the inside. That's why you need to stay in your own alignment, Virgo, in regards to your environment, and keep holding on to those emotional blessings and miracles that are making you feel high vibing. Because the more you are staying in your alignment, the more you're receiving the goodies. It's challenging. It's freaking challenging. I know it's fucking challenging. Like I totally feel what you like, but maybe that's why even the 7117 was talking about, you start feeling more, like understanding more your surroundings energy. And I feel like also are allowing yourself more to set boundaries for yourself. The action card, I don't know, they said like, split the deck into two and just like central theme and challenge. Okay, the central theme for partnership romance, the Emperor in reverse. And the challenge here for you, 9 of Swords. Keep maintaining responsibility for yourself. Don't blame any other people. And I feel like don't blame yourself. Maybe you have dealt with an Emperor, with an Aries, or with a fire sign that was very demanding, that was very teaching you some lessons, and you're still healing from that with the 9 of Swords. Supportive message, 6 of Wands. And the more you release that, I feel like the shame and the guilt that you feel for yourself, 55% battery, because you couldn't see earlier during that partnership, during that romance, that something was off, that something was very off about this person, about this Emperor. Just like basically also reflecting that you need to take more responsibility for your own life, being more demanding, assertive, fiery, putting things into action, Virgo. And this person was triggering this in you. And I feel like what I wanted to say is also allow yourself to give yourself permission to forgive yourself, your past version. I feel like you're laying at night in your bed and you're just like receiving flashbacks from this situation, from this partnership, from this person, and you need to slow down. You need to give yourself permission and allow yourself to actually reflect to what kind of person you have developed yourself to through this experience with this emperor, because it actually triggered within you to become more and more the emperor that you are, to celebrate more the person that you have become to. Don't hold on to these past energies of, in the past I allowed myself being treated this way and being this and being that, etc. Feel more compassion towards yourself and actually realize what kind of bomb.com person you have developed yourself to through this co-creation experience with this low vibe emperor, maybe a father figure, but since it's partnerships and romance, like the majority, or take what resonates, it might be a romantic partner or an actually family member, maybe even someone that you have moved out from with the tower, like maybe family or separated, or you had this experience of you were in a roommate constellation and you have dealt with this emperor for too long, and it even developed to a situation, to this dynamic where you just grabbed your stuff and you went outside, you kicked yourself out, or you got kicked out. I totally feel you because I also got kicked out of my old roommate constellation because I was speaking my truth towards this low vibe emperor. However, the strategy for work and money, let's see the central theme here. I don't know, intuitively I grabbed the cards and I felt like I want to shuffle. The central theme, Four of Wands in reverse. Yeah, there's a lot of separation here again. Look, red and blue colors. They tell me, I feel like the more you separate yourself from those energies that are holding you back, maybe even in your community, because again, look, the challenge is also in everything. If we are constantly surrounded with lower frequencies, and this is not being like in a judgmental way, it is fact. How can you receive high vibing frequencies from the universe manifested in all shapes, forms, and sizes if you're constantly surrounding yourself with low vibe energies, low vibe frequencies? That's why we need to take sometimes set boundaries for ourselves and take a step back from people who are actually making us feel like low. Because when you feel low, then you will not attract high. Maybe it's vice versa in a way of, when you feel high, you will attract low because we have free will, right? And when you're shining with your light, of course, there's some insects or moths coming to get something from your light. But in regards to universe, I feel like when you feel low as a person, you will have much more challenging time to attract high. But if you feel high, then you will attract high. That will maintain your feeling of high. What is the challenge here? The world, grounding yourself. And I feel like also grounding in a way of understanding that the world is co-creation with you constantly. And if you're constantly feeling lack or limiting beliefs because of your surroundings, and this is something that you release more and more by doing and putting things into action, by setting boundaries for your emotional well-being and having stability from the inside, because this example, this analogy with the seed that is conscious, like programmed into your being, into your vessel, it will burn away your tower. And sometimes the tower card is not just like something bad, it's just like, this is your firm belief of something. And if you keep letting other people throw their seeds of limiting beliefs onto your tower, onto your belief system, into your subconscious mind, then they will start burning your vessel. You know, be aware with the World card that you're constantly manifesting. And I feel like you need to release yourself from someone or something with the Four of Wands. Supportive message here, Four of Pentacles. Yeah, be very selfish. Have these boundaries here, you know? And my family doesn't give a shit about me doing a reading, but I don't mind. I don't mind. I keep doing, I keep working. However, with the strategy card here, I feel like with work and money, don't be afraid. Just like write down. Yeah, they don't give a damn. I'm so sorry. I hope you don't hear anything. I hope you don't hear anything. So Virgo, with the strategy card here, keep maintaining your own thoughts. With the strategy card here in reverse, and the action card in reverse, it's like be more passive in a way of giving birth, in a way of tapping into your divine feminine. Do put things into action, into the right direction that will bring you some abundance. You know, it's like understand, reflect, what kind of direction where I put away my energy gave something back to me and whatnot. Keep maintaining to give energy to the things that are giving you energy back, because it will just like become tenfold receiving. And this is the way of how I close this reading now, Virgo. Thank you so much for being here with me. If you feel highly, deeply resonating with this message, bottom of the deck, Nine of Wands, I was talking about boundaries. I deeply, highly appreciate donations through my PayPal, subscriptions to my channel to not miss the future readings, thumbs up, thumbs down, take what resonates. I'm so grateful for you being here with me. I send you so much love, light, abundance, blessings, and bye.